guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Angela. If you're new, thank you guys for tuning in. So today our video today is going to be about abuse and violence, like abusive relationships, violent relationships, violent partners. And this goes for both female and male. Definitely women are more prone to be abused or violated, but it's more because we are considered the weaker sex. But this conversation today is going to be about being in an abusive relationship, being in a violent relationship, and it could be physical violence, it could even be psychological violence, which is even worse, especially if somebody is going through both. Like, you would think that if the person or your partner is not physically violent, it's okay, because obviously, but there are ways for you to be able to determine if you are in an abusive relationship. Now, being abusive or being abused, it means that you have been maltreated or been ill-treated by somebody repeatedly, right? So it could be in the things that they say to you, or they could even turn out to be physical with you. So one of the things that you could notice in being psychologically abused is when the person constantly humiliates you in front of other people. So they never have your back in front of people when they're in a crowd, or when you guys are around friends or family. They tend to always want to embarrass you. They always have some small slangs that they throw, or they never have a good thing to say. They never compliment you on anything. They always have a negative response to everything. If you probably put on an outfit, they'll have to criticize, or it's probably too short, or you don't look cute, or you put on too much weight, or like they're always trying to put you down. They kind of try to lower your self-esteem every single chance they get. They are not nice. They always refuse to communicate. Like, every time you have like something to say to them, or like you want to express your feelings about something, they always shun you. They always shut you down. You start a conversation, they don't want to have a conversation. They're always quick to end conversations. They're always quick to move to something else. They're always quick to dismiss your feelings. Now, when you're around those kind of people, you should be very mindful. Also, another way of being psychologically abused is being with a partner who is constantly cheating. He's constantly checking out the next girl, even in your presence. Like, you could be with them at a function and you actually catch them like eyeing different girls or different guys, and people don't know, but those kind of things really lower your self-esteem. No matter how confident you are, when you're around that kind of person, it drains your spirit, because you are constantly trying to keep up. You're constantly trying to meet a certain expectation of theirs that keeps going high. Every time you get to that good level where you're sure that, okay, at this point, maybe I've made an effort, maybe I'm good enough, and then immediately you hit that line or that threshold, they have upped it another notch, and it makes everything so stressful. It makes the relationship stressful. It makes the relationship tiring. You get tired, you get bored, you get frustrated, you get sad. You're sad all the time. It makes you angry, because at some point you don't even know how to react to those kind of things. It makes you, they are always moody. They are never happy about anything. Nothing you do makes them happy. They're always trying to be like I said, when you guys are at a function and they're always checking out other babes. It's not only in the checking out of another person, it could even be physical. They could actually physically hit on the person, or like compliment the person, just to hurt your feelings, just for you to see. They always trying to make fun of you, make jokes about you, which are not actually funny, which are targeted to actually hurt your feelings. Then they are unreasonably jealous. Like, a guy could just like say hi to you, or probably like move up to you just to even ask you something, or you could even just like have a male friend. They are never in support of it. They always come up with stories, probably even insinuating that you're probably cheating on them, when you're not even doing anything. But it's mostly their insecurity that makes them that way. So they're never ever, regardless of how much they put you down, you still make them feel insecure when they are placed in a setting where other males or other females are uplifting you, if that makes any sense. So every time, even when they try to express some love towards you, or they probably say that they love you, condition attached to their love. So every time they will say that they love you, it's always going to be something else. Even when they're physically abusive towards you and probably they come to apologize, it will always end up being like it was your fault. You caused it. You made them act in that way. They love you, but it is the way you make them feel. They love you too much, and so that is why they react in the way that they react. We should be so mindful of those kind of people. They try to control you with money, especially if they are the most or the more financially stable partner. They try to make you know that they are the ones who are in control financially, and they try to always bring you down, always control your every move, your every action based on how much money they have in their account. And if they are the ones who are taking care of you or contributing to your daily needs, they always make sure that they remind you that that is their position. And so because they feel like they have that much control, they require you to act in a certain way. They require you to answer to them. And those kind of relationships are so toxic, because it's one thing for your partner to be physically violent, but when they are psychologically violent, it wrecks you to the core. Like, not only are you physically hurt, your mind is in another place. Like, you're not able to see your worth, know that you are valued. And so if somebody keeps telling you that you probably have big lips, right? The more, even if in the beginning you did not believe that you had big lips, the more they say it, the more you start to believe it. If every single time somebody insists on the fact that this is what is wrong with you, even if you did not see it in the beginning, you start to feel that you start to be self-conscious about that thing, even if that's not how you felt, even if other people have not said it. But if it's somebody that you care about, obviously, because you won't date somebody if you don't care about the person. So if you're with this person and you care about the person, sometimes what they say kind of matters to you. So maybe you may not have noticed something about you, but the fact that they keep pressing on that thing and insisting that this is what it is, or this is the kind of person that you are, or this is what you look like, you start to believe that, oh, maybe my nose is big, maybe my lips are too big, or maybe I don't look good enough, my stomach is too big, or I don't have curves enough, my hair is not full enough, I have no edges, I don't know, I'm too dark. Like, you start to be so self-conscious about yourself, and when your mind is in that kind of constant abuse, basically, your mind is in a state of doubt all the time. You lose a lot of confidence, and at the end of the day, you don't even know, even if at some point in your life you're a very confident person, after those kind of things are done to you or said to you, you start to believe it, and you lose all of that confidence, and you lose all of that life that you should be mindful of the signs, no matter how much you love somebody. And I'm saying this because I've kind of felt that way before, and it kind of really plays a lot of tricks on your mind, and you really try to second guess yourself and second guess what you know about yourself and how you feel about yourself. And we should know when to walk away from that kind of, it's hard, it is really hard, especially when you tell yourself that you love the person and obviously you were trying to build with this person. Being in love is one of the hardest things, and you are the most stupid when you're in love, to be very honest. Like sometimes when you're in love and they tell you, and then you get out of that situation and out of that love, and you kind of recall the things that you did when you were in that state. You feel very useless, because it's like, how did I get here? What did I do? How did I turn into this person? Where did my confidence go? And this is sad, but some people die. Some people commit suicide. Some people are not strong enough mentally to be able to go through these kind of things. And so if you're one of those people that when you are with a partner and you are always trying to be oppressive, you're always trying to be abusive, you're always trying to put them down, you're always trying to make them feel bad, please let somebody's child go. Because what are you gaining from hurting somebody in that way? And what if you were the one to be in their shoes? Like, and is that behavior or that attitude, is it not tiring? Doesn't it tire you to be that mean to somebody? Because how much longer can you be that mean? Like, I know some people are just wicked and are just evil, and I would like to believe that everybody was born good, but sometimes some people put up certain personas and show you certain characters, and you're like, how did your mind even get to that point? And how is that even okay for you to treat somebody in that way? And for all those who are in situations like that, listen, you are valued and you deserve so much better, and you deserve to be happy, and you deserve to be complimented, and you deserve to be loved, and you deserve to be cared for. And if you feel like you're in that kind of situation, know that you are so much better than that person, and you are so much better than that situation. And if you need to talk to a friend or a family member or somebody who could help you get out of that kind of situation, because being there is hard and getting out is hard, and friends should be more, you should be able to know what your friends go through even without them saying anything. You should be able to know when your friend is in need and when they need help, because sometimes it's hard for you to ask for help, especially when you're with somebody that you care about and you think, this is the end of me. And there's so much shame that comes to play, because you're so ashamed to even like tell a friend that this is what I'm going through. But tell somebody. If you need to talk about it, talk about it. But it's definitely a situation that you should leave and you should find better, because you do not deserve to be treated in that way. Not everybody has a strong mind, and you don't know how these things play on people and your further relationships that you have further on in your life, and how you handle every single relationship that you have with different people, be it romantic, be it friendships. Those things affect you so badly and so much, and we should pray about it, and we should try to dump these useless people. If somebody makes you feel any kind of way less than you know that you are, please let them go, because at this point it's like, it's hard, but really you should try. And stop making excuses for them. And I've made an excuse for somebody before, but stop making excuses for these people, because you encourage this kind of behavior, and when you encourage this kind of behavior, they keep doing it, and that's not what we want. So yeah, abusive relationships are the worst, and we should be conscious of our mental health and want better for ourselves. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys like the video. You want more videos like this from me? Let me know, and be safe. Love you guys. Bye. Peace out.